Ewusia asem no enya agita dia na asem na agita no edepa esanse Councillor Lutterodt finally police for etimi release no Ghana Police Service omotimi release no after say endra ebeto dwa se Councillor Lutterodt no Ghana Police Service etimi akokoten akwache no ebusia aba wana se omotimi eyi no na waba be kasa akirikire mu ekwa fa so a omotimi eche no eni enedie obekokoten ama bibia timi adeda na kwam eho wakyerɛkyerɛ mu hawa omusiti eweka me no ewo Ghana Police Custody ho entini ye hwɛ ne mu sɛ no nkomodi aba no yebetie ne nyina ne ho de konde ba M&B Express Logistic ena mekamfo ediama ebusua sɛ ope cars cars ye papa atodia mekamfo M&B Express Logistic ena ediama omu bezi o Canada omise bra beto cars ye efo eno anse wo de compare Ghana ye price na sika na de beto Ghana na beto ho 324 including shipping fee entino contact M&B na busua mo start nye business na bibia entimi enda kwa mamenchia ma Sandra ncha kase enkonfirma nyankopon so nhira onyumfri adom enko adomu pa nyankopon nhira ene akoma pa watimi enya eyama ofoforo ewu mfa ye maame akosua sewa eni agorokwa enti ma Sandra United States of America encha kase enko emfema.
I keep saying every day, and I want to say it here too, that those who are screen recording, if they have any mischief or they have an idea of cutting where it interests them, we cannot falter them. But what somebody took as screen recording and added their words to it is what the police has. And from that one, that is where they have to caution me, because my voice is loud, I have an image and have a following, and it's an incitement to the Ghana brothers, even though my intent was not meant for that. Nobody will go and read my intent. Nobody will watch the whole video to the end, but they may act in the alleged video I did. Clarice, I'm surprised. This could have been, Clarice, but this could have been my death, that you will come and send a flower to my grave because you don't mind me. But I'm happy you are here, my dear. Thank you for coming. So you are worried where you saw it. Well, I know my people in America. Well, I've not committed any evil crime like somebody was saying. It was a statement, and it was not a good statement for the Ghana community. But my Ghana people, thank you for not also taking action like the way I said is alleged. I said it, that let's see the police going to see if it is true that there have been any issue of burial in the residence of the late Daddy Lumba in East Legon, like the video is circulating from the said man who made the allegation. So whatever you saw, I'm saying that I didn't pose well. Forgive me, I didn't pose well for the picture. I just saw the picture myself, and I realized that Clarice, are you sure about that? Well, you should be yourself and pick my call. It's important. So I could have made my statement without inciting the Ghana youth. And I think I repeated myself, but the repetition was not captured by whoever posted the video that is going round and you're all watching. But if you care to be courteous enough, you can move up to my YouTube channel. Yesterday, with Friday, Saturday, those of us who were doing the live, I always tell you that one of the things I don't stop doing is to always be on all the three channels, be on my YouTube, be on my Facebook, and be on my TikTok. And I always will record myself in a radio station so as not to find myself being incriminated or find myself getting in trouble for my legal team. Today, from afternoon till this evening, my legal team were with me throughout like that. I mean, the three of them have to stay because we didn't envisage that this is how it's going to be. But thanks be to God. The issue may be investigated so that we will find a lasting peace to the man who claims that he knows that the body of the late Daddy Lumba was buried in his residence, which by all the standard and by all the laws, a permit must be granted. And per my checks, granting permits for house burial has been seized for a long time now. So, like I keep saying, it's alleged that that is what happened. So I am out. I am out. You can see me, I'm out. I've just changed to wear my Afro mask dress. So no trouble tomorrow. No going to any police station looking for me. No going to BNI to go and look for Councillor Lutterodt. It is not a breaking news anywhere. Especially the work we do, we have just a slight opportunity of sleeping. And when we sleep, we may be corrected with a jail, a fine, or a sentence. Thank God, as you all watch me, it is not fraud. Neither is it murder, rape, or any other incriminating incident. But a statement that was made out of my conversation by the laws of the land, it was alleged inciting violence. Even though I kept saying, if it's true, if it's alleged, if it's true, the video that was posted, that was played for me to see, sounded very well, that I was inciting the youth to go with pickaxe, shovels to exhume the body of Lumba from his residence. Even with that, I will still say that, well, my dear, to be honest with you, everybody's asking why the handcuff. I never resisted. I don't know, but my lawyer said he will explain to me. But the truth was, I was told they needed a picture. And the picture they needed, they took my picture. But later, in the presence of my lawyer, they said they needed to handcuff me. So, and I think the first one, it was not done well. So I have a vein that is lifted up here. But it's a good sign. So they needed, Clarice, they needed a handcuff picture. I am yet to understand why the pictures are running on people's TikTok. I don't know if it's on the Ghana Police. I tried to allow my team to look for it on the Ghana Police website so that we'll say that is where people got it from. But as I said, we are yet to, as it were, confirm if the pictures you saw were actually picked from the Ghana Police website. But well, the important thing is that, Councillor Lutterodt, I am out. I am here. Nobody should create any scene tomorrow morning, because anything you do that will amount to bridging the peace for my sake will end up the same way. I am here. Thank you for being there. I mean, the best thing you need to do for me is to grant me the opportunity to have a party. As Shatawale did, he went to the sea to go and wash himself. When I left the detaining center. I came first to church. I walked to the altar. It's strange. I walked to the altar to tell God thank you that my arrest was not anybody's prayer point. And I would not believe that whatever I went through will be machinated by somebody. Naturally speaking, I see it like I made a statement that was against the laws of the land. And based on that, I was invited and I went. And this is how it went through for us. So, if you're watching me and I see so many things, I hear my auntie is down, please stand. Don't be down. Yeah. And unfortunately, we don't run shows on Mondays. Our shows are regularly run on Tuesdays with Sibo. But it's good that we went through that tangent, and we have learned, and we will continue to learn. Thank God I was not lawless. When I say I was not lawless, I followed the rules of engagement, to be precise, which is the fact that when they invited me, I went because I didn't want to go. So I've seen my pictures, and my only problem is that my face was not good. I didn't pose well for the picture. There will not be a next time. There will not be a next time that will be Handcuff. So this is the only picture that you can have. And thank all of you who have circulated the picture and written stories about it. A lot of stories have been written, and a lot of articles have been written. I just saw one of the pictures wherein the picture is, they put a picture of myself in the handcuff with a champagne and Daddy Lumba. There are a lot of posts. But I want to tell you and assure all of you that I am here, and there's no cause for alarm. The other thing is, we will continue to do what is right without inciting violence. So, thank you for being there. Thank you for your support. But I want to say again emphatically that I don't want to see anybody going to do anything in my name that will end up becoming what I didn't want to do. So please, I'm saying all these things to let you know that I love your support. I love what you have done for me. I'm grateful, and I'll forever be grateful. And we will see the other days as is coming. I hear a lot. I hear the excitement on some pages, which is normal. It's normal. The other thing that I'm very excited about is that they don't know my wife, so they will gather her and start crying with her or send her messages and threaten her. I'm happy I have done my good work in trying my best to, as it were, keep my wife from your faces, just like the wife of the late Daddy Lumba, Mrs. Akosia Sewafusu. She kept herself straight from the public space and has earned most of us our respect for not, as it were, competing in the space with the brand Daddy Lumba. So I'm happy that a few people that knows my wife, I mean, it's funny, but throughout the incidents, I said my wife is not the first person they should talk to because I need to go down, but she doesn't need to go down with me. And that's been my principle. Because the children should have a if I'm not there. So I was not in a haste. But funny enough, it was my wife that called me and asked me, is everything okay? And I said, everything is okay. And she said, there's a picture of me in handcuff on a TikTok video of a certain woman who I don't want to give credit to now. Don't worry. And I said, oh, is that so? Okay, thank you, my dear. And I gave her an assignment to do. I left it there. I just left it there like that. So somebody just told me something right now on the phone that they said my wife brought me food at the police cells and she was crying and making noise at the police station. No. My wife was even in class. I know she was in class. I mean, I go chebeka jeme twa ni omanye ablade bi gafamo bi here no come we bi mena shinye na fe nuko yemeni nye wa ni mene watemme kome ke wache wogbe hiwale wogbe abi gbaka na mi banye fe nye din omanye Ghana a 69 years. Wanako 70 lolo. Shinyebinu honi hune wayin komoko ni nija seche. Akashika hii for kaja sene ba wayin komoko. Ni we mo miye ya balaka ke inche gambi ublahi abi ni ya Lumba shianya chashi. Inye jigbonu ya fane. Je na kanjino ni nto macho wonya woke maye ni mano police wa tomi ameli ake anilele ake boni wo afule ehia lo bonu blanu ko ba wiye kele la ke no lo blanu wiye afule ehia no ni sa Ghana Police CID AMA Environmental Protection Agency B. Bati shina fe no ni sani afi. Ebe wa hiwalena. Shike wana wanu ya keshin. Lele afule. Iwa police fuye e afape. Ke kusumbo no ni sani wafiye. Wati wa afi. Shije wa chagbunwe taflache. Ya meshia ting. She obadi nkomo na ye ose no obi ake lele ani oblanu ne ni je shone abafule ye ga shipon J Gomi fi abafule ye Isligon la bi ashpon lo koni kusun ni yo ke afi ono hu ji nkomo komeni nkanya baye ni wan fia no ayalblo twishi to iga kunimi yeli nye wonya woto a wotwinshi mi wie kunimi efundam dan ma wie yin ka pepepe ono fia ni wie ko chemi masa manyima timi ekom won wie otwi yin wie oga yin wie oblofo wonye megame ngo gen wie ga nchonye nyanya menu nshi yani ake inyo ni igbanye na ajimi shina onupai many no ni anshi nwe awo hin. So I just want to address my Ghana family that in my conversation when the video of the young man was played, that the mortuary number was deposited in the residence in East Legon, I give an education for those who followed from the beginning that there is a procedure that you need to have permit to bury in any of our cemeteries. So if somebody has been granted permit and the person had a permit to bury in his residence, a lot of considerations will be made, and it will not just be the fact that he is Lumba or is Judge Lutterodt, but they will consider a lot of things. The cause of death is very essential. They will consider the cause of death. So I made all those assertions. I don't want to go back to it. And in my submission, I said, if it's true, then the Ghana Police Service should take over. But I want to address my Ghana youth and say that calling them to go and exhume the body is not their duty. But it is our duty to remind the Ghana Police Service that somebody has made a statement which by the traditional process, it has disintegrated the land, if it is true, like I keep saying. So that when the body is exhumed to the right place, tradition that must be done to do cleansing for the land in this Legon will be done. So when the Ulome is going, then we, the Ulome B, can follow to do what must be done. So I think all that I said in the Ghana language, that is what I just repeated here. I also want to share with them that I am out of my detention and I don't need any crowd tomorrow morning at any of the police station looking for me. Hence the video I'm doing this evening, so that, or this morning, sorry, so that you will understand that I am out. I've been out for some hours now. And I believe that I need to show myself to all of you who are worried. America, Australia, Germany, Mrs. Akusia Sewa Fosu, with all your team legal wives, all of you, take heart. Counselor is here. I saw a lot of messages and phone calls that were coming. I was indisposed to pick any of the calls. But let me say, I want to applaud the cell leaders and the police administration, especially the Nima division that I went. I was received well, in discipline. And one of the things that I saw in the cell where I was detained was neatness and order. I was shocked. I was shocked. There was a ritual that I performed, and it was one of my rituals that I also performed when I stepped out. So when I went into the cell, the first thing the cell leader said was, "Sir, please enter here. They'll give you water to wash your feet." So I was given water. I went to wash my feet. And then let's go and blue, you know what? So I washed my feet and I was asking myself, what was the essence of the washing of the feet? In my head, I am a new cell member, and I know I have to do there are a lot of things that goes on in there. But one of the things I admire is their order and their neatness. Yes, the environment is not very conducive, but Nima looks better as compared to where my other people have gone to. I wash my feet. Then later I realized that the washing of feet was not just a ritual or anything, but none of them wears slippers in there. And for that matter, the floor must be as clean and neat. I was there when they ordered cleaning for the corridor where everybody seeks to get fresh air. And thank you very much, Nima Division. There are 2 standing fans there that blows into the cells. And I was taken to one of the cells, Charlie. I mean, unfortunately, it's funny, but myself and Bulldog, we are into a project where we want to start building ventilated cells, modern police holdings. So I just got very linked up with police stations because of Bulldog. Just about 2 weeks ago, Saturday, and we have a lot of plans. I didn't know I could have built it earlier so that I could have gotten a better place to stay, but it is not a good place to find yourself. When I entered, a lot of the guys were telling me, because I feel somebody said, Charlie, me to me who here. Dabena Charlie red light, me show red light. Oh, many made if you say can we are Charlie ni abani pa kon na me de unyama na kind abo show. Na ma re kama sa me na me tie you that say me tumi hwe put na me dey, you know. I think the only important information I'm giving all of you is what is available now. I mean, the continuation of my case, the ending of my case is not really important. I mean, those who are debating, don't you see them debating? The TikTok is there. Charlie, X, Twitter, they are happy, excited, and writing letters. But I always say that before you judge Councillor Lutterodt, honestly, go to Councillor Lutterodt TV, watch my YouTube, and you will see my expression and what I said. But in my clear understanding from what the detective explained to me, nobody have time to watch the full video. So the little bit that they watch is where the alleged inciting of violence comes out. So I'll have a long video. I need to repeat myself constantly, whatever I say. So thank you very much, the team. Thank you so much. Akosa Sewa, please tell. I hear Mrs. Akosa Sewa Fosu is very, very, very worried. Ebusia for Mr. Obima ma entese yenokre Lumba nkomona mikodi yeno eno nenam so ma ye frɛ me call police headquarters a me call ye chire mu ye ka se ye hye me Handcuff ye mfa ntwam foni a onu bi no anye se maso bi wodin ye hwehwɛ me Handcuff da bi mi di mra no so meti mra na se nti mun kan kyerɛ se nyame adom me ho ye yimi enti ma mini Nyankopɔn hyira mu nyinaa mo a mweni agye nyame hyira mu mo a mobu afu ebufu entoponko menya koma yale at least me danyame ase isan say eba ne say Clarice na yi ni tie pie yi o oyiraye prodigal daughter ba nyame adom koya waba enti anye yi kra ama Clarice aba ama Clarice aba enti anye yi di no jimi kra Clarice na abayo. So I mean that is it. I'm fine, I'm okay. no sin, no trouble. I am not granting any interview to bloggers because they are doing screen recording now. You see the way I'm doing the screen recording. When you want to write, be kind enough, be a journalist enough to capture what you want to write well. Because if you don't really capture it to write well, you will maybe write something that may not be what my intent was. Because I always make my intent known clearly. That's why I came back right now, and I know how it will feel for those who want to see me to come and create some untoward attitude in the name of Councillor Lutterodt, which I don't want. So that's why I came and I said, let me address all of you and know that I am in safety. Ghana Police Service treated me well, and they brought me out well. I'm here. I'm intact. Well, we all understand the law as we get closer to it. So I'm fine. I'm well. There are some advice that I'll hear, but I won't take. There are some I'll hear, I'll take, and I'll act. But at a later date, we will all understand that whatever we're doing is for Mother Ghana. We are called to teach. And that is what, when I say call to teach, something just came in my mind. So I've seen a video too that is running with a lot of preaching about me from my current celebrated husband, angel, prophet, pastor Esiama. It was a good show. I watched the video and it was not easy. But the long and short was that he confirmed what I said. So I won't address him again because he has confirmed what I said. So I've seen that one too. A lot of videos are running, but in all of them, I am out. Those who say I am not out, I don't know, maybe they want to cause my arrest again, say I'll not be out, but it's okay. I'm doing well. I am sane. I'm not being here. Well, if anybody walks here and say, take your glasses off, it's midnight, because they don't know my brand. So please. And I want to focus on messages that are coming on Facebook. And then, I mean, there are issues that we all have to just... So, I mean, in long and short, Maba. You see, this video I've come to do is an intimate issue and relationship matters. And that is why I came. I came to do this video just to, as it were, bring some good clarity to what went on and what is going on. I am out. And let's all take it like that. Somebody just said, yes, you joining a betching and you couldn't launch. Say, police see. I love this. And naturally, to be honest with you, this girl, I don't know what word I should use. I love her so much. And so I'm not reading anything, but once she wrote, I'm just back because she's done something that I don't know why she did that, but she did something for me I can't forget. So when I see her messages, I want to read. So, oh, that's right, my dear Charlie. But we need to talk with you.